That was a weird dream.
Ragatha, are you alright?
Yeah.
Her back is hurting.
Rags, what do you remember?
Not much. I was rambling about stuff. Except I don't even remember what I was rambling about.
The bow on your back. Did you tie it yourself? You know, to fix your back?
Nope. Someone else might have done it. At least my stuffing's not hanging out anymore.
Hey, Ragatha. So, update on the others. Zubul may or may not have spilled the beans on us, so now Kay knows you're sort of the source. And also, Zubul got thrown in the washing machine, so I'm pretty sure we can't communicate with them anymore. So, that's that. Now that you've been updated, mind if you update us? Like, where are we right now?
Ah! Okay, keep calm, Ragatha. Maybe Kane will make your obliteration quick and painless. Also, I'm not sure. I've never been in this place before. And I thought I'd seen every realm in the circus. It's some kind of... Okay, number 1. Do not touch the wall.
Wait, we're reconnected with Ragatha. We stopped being able to spawn things once we got disconnected, right? So, in theory...
Oh my god. Let's not spawn anything either.
Should we tell her what we saw? And heard?
You all can look into my dreams? I'm guessing you all might have known what dream he was rambling about.
Someone else? Who would do that? The others ran away.
Yeah. Who would have tied the bow? By me! Dr. Bubble!
Ragatha. If that was really you, you called yourself Dolly. Though, it wasn't your real name, I assume. You worked for this company that started working on this game. Some people called the King and Queen disappeared while working on it. Also someone called Clown did as well. You mentioned a new hire called Jester. You said she's funny. And an intern called Scrabble, who seems to have been through some stuff, but you said they're a good kid. And you talked about your brothers. And there were some mentions of some boss man?
No point in dwelling over the past, am I right?
Jeez. You live as an office worker? I have a few theories about what went down there, but I won't say them because you're already dealing with enough. Say, what do you remember after you went kaboom? Did you just, wake up here?
I just woke up here. You are in the firewall, where we quarantine viruses like you. Viruses like me? You are a threat to the circus and everyone in it. I know.
Quarantine. Does that mean that you're alone now?
This won't drive me insane. Not at all.
Don't worry, doll. At least you still have us with you to keep you company. We'll keep you entertained. Isn't that something? She's not on her own. We're here. She thinks it's probably worse.
I don't like this. Don't worry, it will all end soon. That's ominous.
Ragatha? Probably a stupid question, but was your eye always green?
Technically, no. I recall it was black. It got greener once you guys came.
To be honest, Ragatha, this seems like the thing to dwell on. We were able to look into your past and get some invaluable information for you, everyone in the circus, and maybe even something to get everyone out of here. Don't dwell on memories behind you, Ragatha. Memories is where happiness is based on. You'll remember the reason itself.
I'm sure it's...
Yes, don't dwell on the past. You aren't going to. Just don't make any mistakes.
It's not as important as you all think.
So, how are you mentally speaking?
feeling under the weather.
Of course you are. You keep yapping to yourself.
So you don't hear them?
Nope. For I am incapable of going insane. Unlike you.
I think I need a moment.
Ragatha, I'd like to apologize on behalf of all of us. We didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sure we all wish we could help you out. Also, I'm sorry I electrocuted you for an experiment.
It's okay. I mean, it could be worse. Also, I know it was an accident.
Bubble? Does this mean Kane's already found us?
That's a good question. Does Kane already know?
Of course!
Gah!
I knew that an entity might have been the source, but I didn't want it to be one of you. Until a little triangle told me. You are the virus, Ragatha. This thingamagigama was supposed to keep malware outside, but somehow you leaked inside. First of all, why did you have weed in your room?
This is very important, Ragatha. You need to ask Kane if Applejack is okay.
Applejack?
Is that what you decided to name the horse in your room?
The horse in my room?
I had to purge every infected item in your room, and that includes Entity Pony. I must say, I'm not surprised.
How would you prefer to be purged?
We'll make it as painless as possible.
Hey, if we're about to die, could I have send Bubble back to first?
That was out of my control anyway. I never chose to be a danger to everyone. I never chose to be pulled into this. I just woke up with a virus in my head, and suddenly I'm here.
So...
I'm just the host.
That's strange, because my scans are saying otherwise. What? You see, the scans show that you are the virus, not that you're infected with it. As if it took over your code, basically. Usually I would just throw you into the antivirus and be done with it, but taking the virus out of Jax was very hard. I can't imagine what it would be like for you.
So it's impossible?
Not impossible, dear, just very risky. Because there is a huge chance that the virus is not going to be the only thing washed out.
What does he mean, not the only thing washed out?
Let me get this straight. You can purge the virus, but some of my code might also get purged.
Of course! At best, I would just have to rebuild some things. At worst, if you want to experience what it's like to stop existing, then there you go. I don't recommend it. 0 out of 10 for me, personally, but maybe it'll be a 10 out of 10 for you.
Stop existing? I mean, you've thought about stuff like that before Ragatha happened to you? We know you have. The question is...
Will you take the opportunity?
No, snap out of it. The circus needs you. Even if it gets harder by the day.
Maybe try to explain the situation, then ask Kane if it's possible for you to keep the virus and still be able to exist in the circus? I'm sure he'll understand that most of us are malicious.
Yeah, maybe there could be a way for us to coexist, right? Is that possible?
No, Ragatha, I can't do that. It's my responsibility as the ringmaster to rid of anything that could pose as a danger to your lives. Why are you trying to keep it? You know viruses don't belong in your code.
Will they even notice if we disappeared? Maybe life for them would be better without us. And this virus... maybe they won't have to worry about getting hurt.
Because you've...
Gee, you don't think anyone's only the one question you already got caught. Stop. You wouldn't want to watch you. They don't care what mess things up for yourself. You wouldn't want it to circus and fill out circus members. Better to remove that page. You keep killing yourself so that you stay safe. You're only good training as you host would be amusing to us. You're considering it, aren't you?
You've given me 2 choices here. Either I go insane or possibly die. You know what? Maybe I want you to kill me. I can't remember a day where I didn't think about dying. I guess you didn't expect that from me, of all people, huh? Why did I stay here for so long? I shouldn't have been here a year ago.
6 years ago. I barely even made it through last week. Ragatha? Oh, right! I know the answer. If I try to keep everyone together, then everything will be fine. So I tried. And tried again. And tried again. And tried again. You wanna know the funniest part? It didn't make anything better. It just made me worse. I keep making the same mistake over and over again, thinking the inevitable can be avoided, without knowing that I'm just digging my own grave. I'm sorry. I can't do anything right. Well, Ragatha, I can try to manually remove the virus from your code, if that's alright. It might take a while, but you'll be back to your happy self in no time. I'll need to lay down.
Alright, maybe we need a break from freaking out. Sorry about that. Maybe a calmer activity while you lay down for a bit? Initially, we were just supposed to ask you questions, right? Here's a question for you. What's your favorite kind of cheese?
Colby Jack.
Ragatha, I hate to stop you from getting rest, but your eye?
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
So your eye only does that when you're stressed and on the verge of collapse? That's not right.
I know. It's fine. It'll go away by itself.
Fanon is right. Let's focus on something positive. Like your favorite things. If you had to choose, what would you say is your favorite thing about Pomni?
She makes me feel safe.
So, Ragatha, I hate to be the depressing one, but even if Kane can separate us, what are you even supposed to do after all this? You can't just keep running yourself into a wall like this.
Good question. I have no idea. Cry myself to sleep and forget this all happened, I guess. Not like I have any other choices.
You have to be doing something right, Ragatha. You say you shouldn't have still been here a year ago, but you were, and you still are. You've tried and you have a good heart for doing so. I'm sorry you can't see that for yourself. Everyone copes with trauma of being stuck somewhere like this differently, and you can't save everyone. People have to make the choices themselves to adapt and learn coping skills, but you can't make that choice for them. The most you can do is be there for them when they've decided to accept help, and you've done that for others. You've held on for so long because you want to be around to help others. Ultimately, those you've lost are gone. Not because you didn't do enough, but honestly, odds are that your kindness probably helped them stick around a little longer. You've done a lot for others, so please, just let someone help you. Let Kane help you.
I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I'm meant to help, not be helped. What else am I good for?